Hey, Ron Yarbrough here. Just wanted to get a real quick presentation about our renovation program. I've spoke to a lot of real estate agents and builders and contractors down here in Lake of the Ozarks, and this is a great opportunity. I'm sure that there's a few people that are missing this opportunity, but it allows you to, as a contractor, to get larger projects actually financed and help people get all those improvements made to their home that they want to get made. And for real estate agents, it will help open up more inventory. We don't really necessarily, I'll get more into it later, but we don't care about the condition of the property, regardless of the loan type. And we get an appraisal based upon the improved value. So it's a great program down here at Lake of the Ozarks. And I thought I'd share a few of the details with you. So what is renovation financing? Well, renovation financing is one loan. You do the one loan, whether it be a purchase or a refinance. You have one closing. We typically pick a fixed rate because ARMs aren't really that favorable anymore in the market anymore. The appraised value is completed subject to the improvements and renovations that you're going to do, whether it be a new outdoor kitchen, patio, even a pool, or if it's just internal things like a brand new kitchen, bathroom, flooring, whatever the case may be. Repairs are completed after the closing. So on a purchase, you would actually close on the loan, and you would own your home, and you could actually do all those repairs after closing. The money is put into escrow and distributed as the work is completed. Allowed for the purchase or refinance transactions. So we can do this on an existing home that needs significant renovations to get it improved, or we can do it on a purchase and finance those improvements into the purchase price. So why renovation? Well, there's a lot of reasons for the reason why, but a few of them are down here at Lake of the Ozarks. Our home stock on the water is getting older. Our median age of home, which is there's just as many above as below, is around 51, 52 years. So there's a lot of homes that have been used as vacation homes and haven't had a lot of improvements. There is some neglect, whether it be on water or off water. It allows you to, actually list a home that needs significant amount of work and be able to explain to people that they can make all those improvements without having to buy the house, put their down payment on the house, and then also come out of pocket to renovate the house. All of the repairs are going to be appraisal required repairs. So the appraisal is going to be done subject to, which means the value of all those improvements and renovations that you're making are going to already be valued into that original closing. So the appraiser will go back out and make sure that all of those items were completed that were originally projected to be completed. And then the final inspection of that appraisal will warrant the depletion of your escrow. There's less competition for this type of a mortgage because many companies have tried to do renovation financing and they just haven't really had the system set up. Prime Lending does all of our renovations in-house. We don't farm out the escrow to an independent third-party organization. We manage all that escrow throughout our entire bank, and it makes the process a heck of a lot easier to navigate. It lets the buyer create their own dream home. So if you find a perfect home in a perfect location, they can actually buy that home and then turn it into their dream home if the location is just perfect, but the house is not. So the occupancy types that we will allow for renovation loans are pretty much all occupancy types based upon the secondary market loan. Primary residence, second homes, investment properties, multifamily properties. We'll allow, as long as the guidelines in the secondary market will allow for it, we can do it. So the types of renovation loans that we have are, we've got conventional Freddie Choice, we've got Fannie Mae Home Style, we've got FHA renovation loans with an FHA 203K full or limited. We've got USDA that will also do, repair escrows and whatnot. But we also have the new Rustic Revival program, which will allow someone to buy a house with no money down and completely renovate the home. It's an unbelievable product. VA renovation. There's very few lenders that even offer this program, but it'll allow a veteran to buy a house with absolutely zero money out of pocket and no money down, and then also include all the renovations after closing into the loan product. So a renovation timeline, there's a lot of things that can affect the timeline, but in a perfect world, day one, we basically will complete the purchase contract. We'll get you pre-approved prior to that purchase contract for a loan with a maximum amount of money. And then day 1 through 7, we're going to be collecting those contractor bids to make sure that they've got it properly bid with materials and labor. And then on day 7, we would submit all those bids to our renovation department to go ahead and get the renovation loan approved. Day 7 through 10, we order the appraisal based upon all those repairs that are going to be made on the property. And then on day 11, we submit that file to our renovation team for full approval. Day 14 through 20, the loan's approved and the renovation's approved. Approval is issued. And then on day 30, we typically can close. On day 31, renovations can begin. So the day after you close, renovations can begin. Some of the things that hold us up during the process are, gathering up those contractor bids, making sure that all of those items have been addressed in the details for the renovation. So the facts are, does an agent need to write any additions to the real estate contract? No, the agent doesn't need to do anything other than just, go out, put your purchase contract on the home. Say it's a $200,000 home purchase, and the house is in terrible shape. The buyer is going to put down 0% or 5%. You just write a contract like you normally do. Then we come in with the contractor bids, and the loan amount will typically be more than the 5% down that you originally offered on that contract, but we'll handle all those things internally. What is the difference about renovation loans for an agent? The difference is you probably will have to get a little bit more involved with the inspections to allow for the contractor to have access to the home to give a proper bid. There may be more communication back and forth with the contractor to get everything lined up. We do handle a lot of the contractor approval information, which is basically verifying their tax ID number, they're properly insured, and that they're properly licensed for any type of work that needs to be permitted through the county codes. So it's really not a lot more work than what you normally do on a transaction, but you do have the contractor piece, and you have to kind of coordinate some of that. Can the buyer choose any contractor? Absolutely. The buyer can choose any contractor. We do have a contractor removal list that we will look up immediately if there's been an issue with this particular contractor in the past, and we will let you know that early on. But you can pretty much pick any contractor you wish, whether it be somebody you referred to the buyer or the buyer wants to use their own contractor. Can the homeowner complete the work by themselves? Unfortunately, no. Of course, there's always exceptions to a rule, but in 99% of the cases that I've been involved in, the homeowner was not the person who was assigned as a general contractor, and they were an independent third party not related to the transaction. It just seems to work out better when you have a contract and a legitimate contractor in charge of the entire project, instead of trying to have homeowners do a lot of the work themselves. Now, if you have the contractor wants to give you a special deal on painting the house or doing some work on your own in the bid, then I would think that would be perfectly acceptable. But we can't disperse any funds to the homeowner, and we can't have the homeowner involved in the contractual part of the work. So, are there any additional costs? There are a little bit more cost associated with a renovation loan versus a standard purchase loan, because we do have a escrow that we have to manage, and we have to verify that the work was completed. Depending on how many draws are during the process, it's typically 3 draws, one at closing, one midterm, and one at the end. Sometimes we do a little bit longer draws, but we have to on larger projects, but we have to verify the work that we're paying for out of the escrow has been completed. So to protect you, protect the asset that we're financing, and get everything done. So how do you get a hold of me? You can get a hold of me very easily. You can call me. You can Google me. My email address is ron.yarbrough@primelending.com. I'm located in the Greenview area in Camdenton, Missouri, right around 5 and 7. You're welcome to drop by, give me a shout, give me an email. My direct phone number is 573-525-4015. I look forward to answering any more questions you may have. If you are a real estate agent or a contractor that would like to get some more information to maybe help grow your business even further, I'm happy to share that with you. So just feel free to give me a call anytime. Thanks. Bye.